Hello and thank you for watching this video. If you like what you see, go ahead and head over to Teespring to show some support. Right now I have the Pride collection and we have 3 separate Pride shirts. We have a mug, we have a sticker, we have a desk mat, and we have a hoodie. If you would like to show some support, use the code PRIDE26 to get 10% off your order. Thank you, and here we go with another superhero critic. Hello, I'm your superhero critic, and I'll stay super as long as you stay awesome. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to get to a lot of Batman reviews this year. Once again, I'm falling behind, so at least I got this one done. That being said, let's look at Mystery of the Batwoman. Mystery of the Batwoman was released direct-to-DVD in October 2003 and was the 4th DCAU film after Return of the Joker, and was based on the redesigns for the new Batman Adventures. Written by Michael Reeves and directed by Kurt Gita, the film focuses on a mysterious new Batwoman as she destroys the Penguin's armory and takes down the criminals' weapons. The film would be Bob Hastings' final performance as James Gordon. The DVD release would also be equipped with a short film called Chase Me, where Batman is chasing Catwoman all across Gotham. So with that being said, let's take a look at Batman: Mystery of the Batwoman. We begin with a bunch of henchmen of Penguin and Falcone driving around a bunch of weapons, and the titular Batwoman begins destroying their shipment as they try to stop her. During the fight, she kicks the guy's gun, so his aim shoots the laser instead, almost hitting the Batplane.
Whoa, who's having the light show?
Dazzler! The heist continues with Batwoman destroying weapon after weapon, almost making the 18-wheeler drive off the road.
Haven't seen her around the cave.
Not now, Tim! Alfred and Bruce discuss who Batwoman is.
The last thing Gotham City needs is a vigilante running amok.
As they say on the streets, I ain't touching that one.
What? Bruce knows his costume links her to him and needs to figure out who she is. Meanwhile, our villains of the film, Penguin, Falcone, and Duquesne, all have a meeting with Penguin, pissed about the shipment being destroyed by yet another Bat person, and tells Duquesne to do his job better. We then meet Kathy Duquesne, Carlton's daughter, who is the spoiled crime daughter cliché, who seems interested in her father's work. The city news becomes obsessed with the new Batwoman.
I think we got more than enough bat freaks in Gotham already. I mean, sheesh, what's next? Bat Hound?
You leave Ace the Bat Hound out of this, Bullock! While Tim reads an X-Men parody comic, Bruce gets a call from Barbara Gordon, wondering who he replaced her with, and the conversation is honestly gross here. The less we talk about Bruce Timm and Alan Burnett's obsession with putting Batgirl and Batman together, the less we have to worry about. It's gross. Let's move on. We meet Roxy, the new intern working for Wayne Tech, trying to clumsily discuss her new shape-changing metal alloy, and we jump to a sushi date with her thanking Bruce for the opportunity, but it's interrupted by the bat signal. So Bruce ditches Roxy, and we meet the third girl that's so obviously the hero as Sonia Alicana. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Bullock's new partner, who knows way too much about the weaponry that they got from the heist. And now that all three made for movie characters have been introduced, can you guess who the villain is? Or can you Scooby-Doo this shit? It's all 3 of them.
Everybody got that?
Batman notices the Penguin's keychain on the keys to the truck that they impounded, and when they show up, they find Batwoman is already surrounded by the henchmen, and save her. The fight begins as Batwoman tells Batman that she set a charge and rigged the place to explode, causing everyone to run and escape. Batwoman tells the duo why she blew up the plant, as they were building weapons for the fictional country of Kaznia. After a small tussle, Batwoman and Bats tries to follow her, but his line is cut. Batman follows Batwoman's trail, but is tossed out by Duquesne, demanding he leave his home. The next day, Kathy and her father fight, and Bruce tails her while she just goes on a shopping spree, which turns into a chase when Kathy decides to get Bruce's help to get rid of the comedic henchman. The two of them eventually get away in her car.
And of course, Bruce once again falls for the toxic girl. No shocker there.
Kathy learns who she's actively falling for as she opens up about her life and feelings until the henchmen come to pick her up finally. That night, Batman meets with Gordon, telling him he thinks Batwoman is Kathy Duquesne, and links ties to an assassination attempt that she blames her father for because it took her mother instead of her father. Meanwhile, Batwoman is seen snooping around Falcone's office looking for something while Falcone and Penguin are arguing over what happened to the guns. Penguin wants help outside of the trio, and they notice Batwoman's light starting a fight between the three of them, but Batwoman gets away. Falcone says it's okay to bring somebody else in.
Whoever you want to bring in, Penguin, is fine with me.
Okay, but don't get mad when they start backstabbing us.
Duquesne is freaking angry at basically being fired while Roxy is showing Tim how to cheat at a video game. And Bruce comes in asking Roxy if she's staying late.
What about yours? Girlfriend. I mean, of course, girlfriend. After all, considering your reputation. Not that it's bad or anything.
Come on, we all know that Bruce likes to take a ride on Dick's Batpole.
Bruce says he's single only for Kathy to show up, and her and Roxy are obviously awkward around each other. They then go to the Iceberg Lounge, and Bruce is immediately suspicious of Kathy. Meanwhile, Batwoman attacks Penguin to know who he got working for him using tech similar to Roxy's metal. Penguin's girls attack Batwoman, bringing the fight crashing through the lounge, causing a commotion, until Batman shows up, allowing her to get away. Seeing that it's somehow not Kathy, he continues his charade after disappearing himself. Batman then has a talk with Sonya, giving her Roxy's medal, and she rants about the day Batman saved her life due to a fire that he helped put out.
The plot is so predictable, it's just like everything going on in America right now.
Bruce is right about Rocky's alloy, while we learn her motivation is that her boyfriend has been locked away because the Penguin set him up, and he chooses to dump her instead. Batman then interrogates Roxy to figure out if she's Batwoman or not.
This game you're playing has high stakes. Higher than you know. You could get hurt.
If the stakes are high, stop giving the cows marijuana.
The villains meet with Bane, who demands that he calls the shot with dealing with the bats. They discuss their plans for a cruise liner shipment. In the Batcave, thanks to a comment from Alfred, Batman deduces that there may be more than one Batwoman, and we see the truth as all three suspected girls meet in their hideout, discussing the fact that Batwoman is onto them, but having faith that they'll come out on top. That night, Batman snoops through Kathy's drawers looking for information.
Something wrong?
Nope.
And that is one of the funniest moments for any henchman ever.
Kathy is given a bomb to place on the ship, while we can see she actually has feelings for Bruce. But as Kathy goes to place the bomb, she's met with a surprise instead.
Ah, my box luchador broke out! Small soldiers!
Bane lets Penguin know he has Batwoman, and Bane lets Sonya know he knows she's the ringleader for everything that's going on. Roxy calls her to know she's in trouble. Bane reveals that Kathy is the hero, and Duquesne is shocked about how much anger she holds towards her own father. But Penguin knows she's not working alone. But before she could say anything, Batman attacks Bane while his back is turned, starting a fight. While Falcone basically begins destroying the ship from the inside, the other two Batwomen come to help. Kathy decides to plant the bomb before Batman leaves the ship, and Penguin and Falcone attempt to escape.
Well, what do you know?
Huh?
Our two favorite felons.
Gats, they're multiplying.
You see, when one bat loves another bat and then they fuck, that's how other bats are made. That's how multiplying works.
Kathy's dad is tied up by Bane and tossed into the ship's pool while Batman handles Bane, allowing Duquesne to get out of the water and his daughter to save him. The bomb then goes off at the worst moment, causing mayhem and destruction throughout the ship. Sonya's knocked out, forcing Roxy to save her while Robin saves the two of them from Penguin and Falcone. Roxy heads back to help. Bane venoms up and starts a beatdown while Carlton saves his daughter from her own cape trying to kill her.
No kicks!
Roxy then traps Penguin and Falcone with a lasso to a buoy, forcing them from their getaway boat. Batman uses Roxy's metal to trap Bane, giving him enough time to get away as it crashes into the Gotham Bridge. But he's saved by Sonya before he falls to his death. Our movie then ends with Sonya taking the fall for setting up the Batwoman problem, and Batman giving her evidence to help Roxy's boyfriend get out of jail. While Carlton is in jail but ready to plead against the other villains, Rocky is reunited with Kevin and Kathy, and Bruce finally decide to actually go through with an actual relationship, driving off into the sunset.
So that was Mystery of the Batwoman. Honestly, it's not as bad as some of the other Batman movies, but it's not as great as the other DCAU Batman films. The plot is predictable, the characters are forgettable, and to be honest, until I was researching more Batman films, I honestly forgot this one existed. So, it's take it or leave it. That being said, thank you for watching. I'm your superhero critic, and I'll stay super as long as you stay awesome.